All right. Now, the sixth habit of highly effective people has to do with synergize or synergy. Now, what does synergy mean? It simply means two is better than one. Okay? If you have two good heads are better than one good head. Now, what does that mean? Now, if we let's look at this analogy. If I have a bundle of broom, or brooms are tied together, it's very easy to sweep. However, if you have only one stick out stick out of a bundle, it's almost impossible to sweep with. All right, two is better than one. It's the same analogy if you have a cardboard. Okay, if you reinforce that cardboard, making them like 5 or 6, you could have 2 or 3 people stand on those cardboard and it won't break. However, if you had only one cardboard, one person standing on the cardboard will break it. But reinforcing that cardboard, like 6 of them, might be able to take 3 people without even breaking. Alright, so technically this is what synergy is trying to tell us. In the same vein, it's better, a partnership has a higher likelihood to succeed than doing things alone. Unfortunately, especially in my country, Nigeria, everybody wants to set out alone. Everybody wants to do things alone. Every family wants to be alone. There is no greater tragedy that has hit Nigeria like me and my husband or me and my wife kind of mentality. It's a sure recipe for failure. All right, no matter how wonderful your communication, your synergy, you and your husband, both of you alone cannot do everything. You need friends, you need family, you need people to come around you and rally around you and add value to you. It is almost impossible to succeed alone. I see families for one reason or the other breaking up on the most irrelevant, most stupid things. People just get angry. Families, I see this sense of entitlement. Everybody just feels that the other person owe them an apology, owe them an explanation. What is going on? As long as we have this sense of division, that having this false impression that we can make it without bonding together as one, it's a sure recipe for failure. All right, families must bind together. Families must learn to advance what they call generational wealth. Families should. We have different families like the Rockefeller family. Generation after generation, they keep making money. They set up trusts, and then one generation, inherits them. The next generation inherits their wealth, but they don't do it in such a way that you have access to the money. No, you go to the family trust or the family bank and you borrow, and then you do whatever business you want to do, and then you pay it back into the trust, and the family wealth continues. There are families that have been richer than the Rockefeller family, but most of them have gone. Most of them are irrelevant now because they were not wise enough to, build this fountain, this fountain of wealth. They were not able to, do this. Now there are a lot of study and a lot of things. There are a lot of study and a lot of things that are being said about this, and this is something that families should look into. Families should not be doing me and my husband anymore. Families, immediate families should join with their nuclear family and form, big corporations and form family banks, and all this are supposed to be used so that we can get on. Africa used to be such a wonderful continent that had good values, where children are respectful and hospitality is the order of the day. If you come to my house as a visitor, I'm expected to treat you, to take care of you. But nowadays you go to a place, and nobody even cares. Sometimes you go, as a maths teacher, I go to many homes to go and teach, add value to their kids. Do you understand? You see some I mean, some parents of these children don't have the initiative to even give you water to drink. Just after I had this work, you come and say add more value to such a kid, and then they can't even offer you water. That I take water and drink. Just and we have things like that happening all over the place. It's very, very important that we get back our African heritage, our African values. We reinstate this thing. Africa used to be the yardstick, and Africa is still the 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 Africa is still balling. Africa is still on top. Africa still has the right values. For one reason or the other, we're just in a hurry to to model after the West, you know. But the truth of the matter is that what exactly are we modeling after? A lot of Westerners are beginning to see the need for them to go back to their roots, and they're modeling after Africa. While some Africans that have this inferiority complex are trying very, very hard to model after. I mean, what are we talking about? And then